Hey everyone, it's Nick with Us versus Herd. Welcome to the UVH family. Welcome to the UVH live stream. It's your first time here, hit that subscribe button. If you want to get notified when we go live, hit that bell button. We go live half an hour after close. Pretty much every day we post a video, 6 days a week here. If you're here right now, say what's going on. If you're not yet a member of our free options trading group, we just passed 420 members yesterday. There's a link below, hit that. Sorry, a little out of breath here, I was grabbing some water. Linda, see you, Alex, Jeff, Hamed, what's going on? How's everyone's day going? Logic, what's going on, man? Nice to see you all today. Hope you guys had a good trading day. Manny, how you doing? S&P's closed down, Dow closed down, NASDAQ closed up. Smart Trader, what's going on? Crypto Slice, welcome to the family. Hey guys, if this video is of value to you, hit that like button. I appreciate everybody that's here, everyone that's waiting. You know, we had quite a few people that were waiting for the stream here, and I definitely appreciate everybody. Thank you so much. YOLO Fire, what's going on? How you guys doing? But today what I want to talk about is limiting your risk and exposure and talk about some of my trades today. This week we're on the struggle bus. Wally, how you doing? This week, so yesterday we were down like 170. Today we're down 84. However, this week I've only closed out one trade, and that was today a Facebook. I closed for a $5 loss. Alex, I appreciate you too, man. Thanks a lot. Today I've closed out Facebook for a $5 loss. So, you know, unrealized gains were sitting at about I would say 230 down on the week. However, realized losses were down $5 this week, which, you know, we were up big last week, had a great week, and this week is definitely different. Definitely made some mistakes, but today I want to talk about limiting your risk and exposure to the markets. We have like a lot of trades on, and a lot of trades that were profitable. I closed out last week, and a lot of these were hanging on here. New trades I put on last week, and then I put some new trades on yesterday. Like I put on Alibaba yesterday. I put on another Tesla trade. I added to my Tesla position, and I added Square yesterday. And as you can see here, like today, Square, we're down 86 on the day, and Square's at 88. It's our biggest loss on the day, and that really is what set it off here. And I knew, you know, for Square, I knew that yesterday the premiums are rich, and if you took PB, how you doing? Samuel, hi, what's going on? If you look at Square, I'm not too worried about it, but if you look at Square, the reason why those premiums sort of really got crushed, and I've told you guys this before, and I kind of fell into the trap. I actually thought we were going to have a crazy bounce back yesterday just because we had a huge down day, but looks like we're in for some consolidation. And the reason why the options got crushed is because of this right here. It really went nowhere. I mean, we're up 11 cents on the day, and Square went nowhere. So that's why that got crushed. So once Square starts moving again, the premiums will start to get richer. But right now, Square is my headache for the week. So I'm looking to balance it out. So, you know, limiting your risk exposure. Cobra Commander, what's going on? You know, you have to realize where you're at with your portfolio and what you've done to balance things out. Like if things aren't going in your direction or things aren't going your way, like we don't have like any significant losses or anything like that because the positions that I'm trading with aren't huge sizes or anything. But you know, Facebook I put on 7 days ago, so about a week ago. I had 10 days on the trade when I put it on. And Facebook over the last days, you know, it went up here to 163, and you know, I was up about 30-40 bucks. I didn't take it off because I thought there was going to be some continuation. But as you can see, like, you know, at the end of last week and start of this week, we just experienced a lot of volatility. So today, yesterday I was down about 40% on that trade. Yesterday on Facebook, I was down about $50 on that position. Down here, and I sold the 162.50 call put, and I bought the 160 put. So I had a vertical put spread, and this morning it spiked up, And what I was thinking is, you know, we were back to break even almost. I was down $5, I was down $1. It was kind of like fluctuating back and forth. And I was, you know, the thought process was this: hey, I've been hanging on this long, you know, might as well, you know, look, there'll be some continuation. But then the other thought process was, hey, you were down on it yesterday, you're back to break even, you're not going to lose any money if you get out right now, and you can always put on another trade. So I erred on the side of caution. You know, a lot of people will say, well, I've waited this long, I might as well wait to get the profit. And, well, you know, the profit just may never come, because I'm thinking, okay, when I put this on a week ago, it seemed like a good idea. Then the market changed while I had the position on, and now we're back to break even. So I'm going to take my money and then put another trade back on. So I lost $5 on the overall trade, which is pretty good. And then I'm glad I did, because you never know. I mean, it could have looked like it was consolidating here, was hitting a wall. Looked like it was going to consolidate and maybe move higher, but then it just sold off the rest of the day and it dropped. So I'm definitely glad that I sold that position off, and that's one of the ways that, like, I want to limit my exposure to the market is when I'm at a break even trade that was like a 50, 40 or 50% loser the day before or 2 days before, you know, count it as a blessing and, you know, limit your risk and exposure, because you could take that money, instead of losing money, giving your money to the market, you could actually take your money back and then deploy a new trade that could be profitable, or, better be profitable, because every trade that you put on, you obviously want to make a profit from, but that doesn't always happen. Hamid says nobody likes consolidation. Yeah, so you know who likes consolidation are option sellers, and I should have sold some options in Square yesterday, and I did not. So I definitely regret that. Now, if we can get some volatility here tomorrow, would be nice. CryptoVin, what up? Yeah, CryptoVin, you were talking about Nicholas Mastayer. What's going on? CryptoVin, you were saying you've been talking about NAO, and I was actually thinking about you, because I actually pulled up NAO right before the stream just to check it out, because I was holding on to Tesla, and I was looking at these. I didn't really like them because the premiums were kind of rich, but there was some consolidation. And looking at the calls, I mean, the calls were up, you know, for this month here, October, the calls are up 500, 700%. $12 were up 1,400%. So hopefully some people took their profits and not getting greedy on this, you know, because it could either go either way, you know. So like when, you know, pretty much the point of the video, what I want to talk about is that when things don't always go your way, but there's ways that you can mitigate your losses, like and navigate through the market, so that way you don't have to take a full-on loser. Like, what if I held Facebook? What if I held Facebook and then it expires this Friday, so I didn't have a lot of time on it? What if it dropped down to like 150? Then I had the opportunity to get out, and just like a couple days ago, I had the opportunity to actually get out with like a $30, $40 profit, which is about, you know, it was only about 25%, but it's definitely better than losing 50%. So, you know, you always have to think about your position. And, you know, when I'm losing like this, when I'm losing on Square or I'm losing on Facebook, my intention right now for these trades is either put new trades to balance these out, or get out of these without losing a lot of money or losing any money. So like Facebook, it came back to scratch, so I got out of it. And as some of these other ones, Tesla came back a little bit today. We're down only $9 on the position, came back $18 because I added to that position yesterday. I will be looking to get out of this probably tomorrow or Thursday. You know, it's going to get kind of dicey here. So most of these positions like Square and Alibaba, and Tesla, I want to hopefully get out of tomorrow. And Alibaba is another one. I actually had a bullish skewed strangle on it. I have the 155 calls and the 143. Yeah, 143 put. So I skewed it to the bullish side, and then it dropped. So I actually did not think this was going to happen. So hopefully, you know, I'm actually hoping now we just dropped to like 140 on Alibaba, because right now let's just tank this thing, because it's already down $20 in the last, was this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 trading days. So let's just rip it down. I actually thought I was due for a bounce down here in the 150s, and that just didn't happen. So, you know, as you can see, like, we're gonna go now that we broke the 1-year chart on Alibaba, we're gonna probably want to go to the 2-year chart to see, you know, if there's anything here, you know. So we're sitting down in here in the consolidate. There's some consolidation here in the 140s, but it did break below 150. So next stop we're looking like 140. So I'm actually my target now. My target was like 157.50 was my initial target because we were above 150 yesterday, but now my target's like 140. So, you know, we'll see. Down $60 on Alibaba is not that crazy. Definitely makes that up in its swing, so I'm not too concerned about that. The really only trade right now I'm concerned about is Square, because I put a position out when premiums were high. I shouldn't have done that. I should have been more patient, and because I thought that we were going to have more volatility than we did, and then we had consolidation, and then we just you know, and that kind of shows you when IV contracts and when the stock doesn't do anything, how much that really hurts you when you're putting on positions. Like when you're buying premium, when IV is high and volatility is high, this is a good example of how bad that can hurt you right here. So, you know, I'm down 142.50 on that, you know, unrealized. So hopefully tomorrow we can get some traction on that. I think the trade was only like I put it on for $1.80. So now it's, now it's only worth 50. So there's only like $50 left in this trade, which is not ideal. Definitely was not the goal here. So we'll be looking to work that way out tomorrow. I didn't do anything too crazy because I really wanted to see what direction the market was going to go today. Because yesterday, you know, S&Ps were crazy. Today we had, you know, S&Ps were down 4. We're only down 0.14%, so pretty flat. So I don't know. I was actually just waiting to see before I did anything. Is this gonna, you know, consolidate here and go lower? We're gonna consolidate and go higher. You know, yesterday we had a gap down, and then it ripped up green, and then we dropped, and then it actually went almost back to break even yesterday. So very, very tricky market. You know, definitely a day trading kind of thing. Definitely a day trading kind of chart. Not really a swing trade, and the positions I had were more swing trades. So I'm going to see what happens here. Probably Wednesday and Thursday we'll see what the market's like, and then we'll probably, you know, day trade our way out of this, or swing trade, you know, depending on what we can do here, what the market's doing, and what positions are available, and what we you know, where this Square trade is at, where this Alibaba trade is at. But, you know, right now when you're down on like every position, you know, which is, I haven't been down like this in a long time. And, you know, some of them are bearish, some of them are bullish. I mean, my delta's only 7 right now, so it's not too crazy. So we're pretty neutral here. So if we get a wide, you know, big drop or a rip open, you know, definitely is going to help out our positions here. So I'm looking for a big drop, and I'm looking for a you know, a huge rip. You know, Amazon I was actually pretty impressed with yesterday. Amazon's actually having huge swings. I'm selling some premium in there as well. So Amazon right now for next week. So I have 10 days on this. So, you know, I sold the 910 put. I bought the 907.50 put. So I have a vertical spread on this. So, you know, yeah, you know, it touched almost 1900 today. It went to 1897, and yesterday it went up to 1900 before dropping to 1830. So we're having some crazy swings in these tech stocks. So definitely interesting. So I just wanted to show you some of the ways that I mitigated or limited my risk today and exposure to the market, and kind of what I'm thinking of doing. Like when you're down on your positions like this, like don't panic. Like just take it easy, take a deep breath, and work your way through it. Like this is a puzzle. This is a challenge, and right now, like this shows you where the real traders are at, and where people are inexperienced, and people that, like, let's say I'm down all these positions and I wipe this site clean and I get really scared and nervous and I lose all my money, and then you keep doing that, and eventually your account's at zero if you keep panicking like that. But you can always work. There's always another trade. You can work your way out of this. That's why you don't trade like hugely, like too big. So that way you always have capital to rotate. So I can put new trades on, or I can roll stuff, or I can work my way out of being in the hole right now. So right now we're down $5 this week unrealized, but overall, I'm sorry, we're down $5 realized this week. But unrealized, we're down around, for this week, 230. Snap definitely didn't help us out either, and I actually didn't think it was going to drop. this bad either. So, you know, we made some money on it last week, but now we're giving those gains back. So that's why I was telling you guys, like, you know, don't overtrade something. I'd probably overtraded Snap a little bit. So we made some money on the puts last week, and now we're giving it back because I thought it was due for a bounce after we made enough money on puts, and I bought calls, and now we're not having a bounce here. So I don't actually know. I think I might let Snap go. You know, in terms of Snap as a stock, you know, it might be time to just cut my losses on that. I might not just rotate out of that. We made money on that last week, but the amount of money might just even out here with what we lose. You know, we got some time on it, so we'll see what happens. But right now, it is not looking good. Not being a friend. So definitely, I'm getting to these messages here, guys. Alex says the worst trade of the month is PayPal for him. Oliver entered into long call diagonal XRT prepping for holiday season. Okay, so that might be interesting. Baron, what's going on? Linda said, I actually considered all my stocks so I could buy Amazon. Yeah, I mean, Amazon's a great stock. This is some nice pullback. I mean, we're down over 100 points. I thought when we got down to 100 points, usually when Amazon's down 100 points, it bounces back. So far, it has not. Even though we were up $5 today, but up $5 for Amazon is nothing. You know, this can definitely go lower here. Let's get the one here. So, you know, back in here, went from 1568 down to 1375. So this was the biggest drop in Amazon. I think it was like 200 points that I saw in a while. And right now we're at about 140. So you know, definitely interesting. So, you know, it broke below this 1900 level, which is bounced in the past at, you know, but we're not too crazy yet. I mean, a year ago it was 962.50. So, you know, Ray Lee. I closed 3 options today with 0 profits. They weren't going anywhere. Well, hope you didn't lose. Alex says no hope for Elon. Actually, I was really surprised. So Tesla got a nice upgrade today. It was up $12. It was up 4%. You know, I bought. My goal was for it to hit 300, 305. Kind of like looking at back in here, back in March when it bounced from down here in the 240s. Back up another day, like up to 312, 310. So we'll see if that happens. I'll be looking. I'm watching Tesla very close because I'm gonna be looking to take that trade off if it's not gonna go anywhere. You know, I don't know. Usually it will bounce in this area, but the way the market's going right now, it just might not. Snap is done. Yeah, I agree. Dorian, how you doing? Logic, three trades. Snap, 1 put. GE, 1 strangle. Nike, 1 put spread. Yeah. GE's been moving. Today was down. It was down 0.5%. So today was probably a good day to put a position on GE being down and kind of flat. Today was down 6 cents. So definitely might have been a good play for GE for today for a strangle. Derek, I'd be careful about putting all your eggs in one basket. Yeah, I agree. Goldwalker, what about BAC? Are the banks doing good? So the banks, I don't think the banks are selling off a little bit. Nothing crazy. The one thing that you got to be worried about the banks is a lot of them had earnings this week. So JP Morgan, Wells Fargo, Citibank, they have earnings this week, and depending on how those go, we'll see how these other ones are going to go. You know, right now, like JP Morgan right now, it's sitting up near highs. It's been the same price for a few months here, just kind of ripping up and down, but pretty much staying the same. You know, this next earnings season is going to be a make it or break it catalyst for a lot of stocks. I feel like JP Morgan, like the banks, GS that we've been trading a lot. You know, sitting at yearly lows, so it's kind of the opposite of JP Morgan. So JP Morgan is sitting at yearly highs, GS sitting at yearly lows, which we've been making some money in here, which has been nice. So I'm going to be actually looking for a trade on GS in the next couple days if we can do something. Do something here to kind of play. So sometimes, like when stocks have earnings, like when JP Morgan has earnings, I'll play GS if knowing they don't have earnings because their premiums are going to be cheaper, and they also benefit from the moves of the other bank stocks. So that's helpful. Rayleigh bought the January 2019 180 call on Baba. Nice. Yeah, I bought some Alibaba stock on Friday, which we're down a little bit of money now, but nothing crazy. If it drops down to 120, 100 though, you know, I would definitely buy some more. You know, obviously that's my opinion. Kroger, Hamed says Kroger was down crazy today. I don't know anything about the beef recall. Yeah, down 4%. Yeah, this chart is it's kind of ugly. I don't really like it. It's and you can see here that the only like real catalyst down here is earnings. So this earnings dropped, then it stayed the same. This earnings ripped up, and then we're back. You know, this earnings, now we're back in the zone. So it's very weird. It's a very weird stock to trade, and also the options aren't very liquid for Kroger. I've made some money on it, small money on it on Strangles and doing that kind of thing, but you got to be patient with it. It takes its time. It does rip up, but you gotta be patient. What's going on, Easy? Keith, what's up? Hey, if you're here right now, if you're just joining us, welcome to the family. Say what's up. Crypto says, my portfolio looking better today. Added some JPM call credit spread today. Nice. And I like to hear when you guys are doing well. You know, I had someone. I don't know. It was kind of a bitter post like a little while ago. They were like, you know, they were down every day, and I was actually doing pretty well for a few weeks in a row. And like, well, Nick, yep, of course you're up again. So I actually like to see you guys win, and I have some red days here. As weird as it sounds. Baron, could you check out TRXC for me? I have a call. Let's see, TRXC. Let's see what this chart's looking at. You have the $6 call for January 2019. Okay, pretty crazy run. Looking like IV is going to be a lot, right? TRXC. So there's some volume. So let's see here. You have the January 2019 $6 call. So let's see. $6 call. I mean, for the amount of moves that it's having, actually not horribly priced. You know, from it going from $1.87 to $6, I actually think it's priced pretty well. Oops, you guys can't really see that. Hold on, my face is in the way. It's actually priced pretty well. I mean, I will say the pretty low volume. However, there's quite a bit of people holding. Pretty good open interest, but also there's a lot of open interest on the puts. I do like when I trade something like this, I do like to see like balance on the puts and the calls. Like if I see something like, you know, low volume on here and all the open interest is on calls and nothing on the puts, I get a little worried because, you know, the market makers, they try to screw people like that, especially if something's so one-sided, because in the market there's no such thing as, you know, most of us know there's no such thing as free money, and if there's thousands of contracts open here, they're going to find a way to take your money if there's no interest here. So this actually looks pretty good. In terms of the chart though, you know, if it hits like down in the fours here, I personally would probably cut it. You know, if it doesn't bounce in the fours, you know, right now in the fives, there's not really any support in the fives. If it goes down to the fours and it doesn't hold the fours, I would probably either average down or find a new position on it that you can make money on. But the options look really reasonably priced. The expected move was only by January is only $2. So, you know, it moved $2 in the last 3 weeks. So, you know, that's definitely, if it moves more than $2 in the next how many months? 4 months. You know, definitely looks like you could make some money in that. Baron's in GE 1350 call. Yeah, I think we went over GE. Easy made 52%. Congrats, man. Happy for you. Kroger fell due. Well, Jeff says Kroger fell was due to the analyst cutting ratings. So looks like they just got downgraded. Easy says he had a weird feeling overnight. He made 52%. I don't know what that means. I don't think crypto was up. I don't think that correlates with the market really. I mean, correct me if I'm wrong. Does crypto do you guys think crypto correlates with the market? I honestly don't think so, but let me know. Hoping GM will do something and put spreads on. Yeah, GM's a slow mover, but it's had some volatility. It'll get to where you want it to go, but you know, man, that's just terrible. You know, from 46 down to 32. Up here at 45. Looked like it topped out quite a few times here at 45. And just, man. What kind of position you have on GM? Is it bullish or bearish? Because this looks dicey. When I'm trading the yearly lows on BABA, it just keeps cutting through them. And right now, it looks a lot like what GM is doing here. CSX 75 call. I don't know, Sapfok. I'm sorry if I butchered that. I don't know if that's your real name or your username or screen name. Man, this CSX. So CSX 75 call. Yeah, the one thing I don't like about this chart is just it looks very boring. It doesn't look like, you know, we're sitting here. It's just how long is this going to continue on for? Like, how long is it going to go on for? You know, implied volatility is low, so it makes the options cheap. So pretty good pricing on the options here, but at the same time they could just bleed those options dry because I mean in the last week it's only gone from 74 up to 75 and just keeps banging back and forth here. So how long is this going to go on for? I don't know. Honestly, for me, I would wait for it to drop or rip up before putting a trade on. Baron, if I found you guys subscribe right away, love what you do. Baron, appreciate you, and thank you so much. Thank you so much for subscribing. Everyone that watches and subscribes, I'm just blown away. Thank you. Hamed says Walmart got upgraded. I'm having calls for both. Walmart's doing some stuff, so the retail's doing some stuff. They're not getting hurt in this drop. Retail's not getting hurt in this drop. Like Target was up as well, and Walmart's up. Walmart's got some room to run, so could be interesting here. Definitely will be interesting here at the 100 level. So you know it had amazing earnings. And then hit the 100 level and just couldn't get back there. So it's been struggling for the last 6-7 weeks. So it's definitely going to be very interesting here. Wouldn't mind putting a trade on Walmart here. Let's see how things are priced here. Walmart probably, like, if I'm going to do a trade, probably looking for next week. I got burned by Walmart a couple times because it just, when I was trading Walmart, it was like down here just going so slow. It eventually got to where you want it to go, but it just is like ridiculous. But now it looks like we've had some days of movement, but it rips up and then it like kind of stops, and then it'll drop and then it like stops, and it's a hard stock to trade. I don't typically enjoy trading Walmart. Premium's not too bad. Let's see for this week. Yeah, pretty cheap. So you know, not a bad play. Let's see how much did people make today? Wow. So people were up 800, 600, 500%. So, yeah, options are priced reasonably well in Walmart for big moves if it continues with the big move here. Easy, he got pretty big AGRX yesterday at 57, then went down to 40. So, woke up and it was 90. Yeah, sometimes you can't get discouraged by pre-market too much. Like a lot of people get discouraged by pre-market, and a lot of times the reverses or goes the other way. You know, if it gaps down, you got to be careful, or if it gaps up, you got to be careful because a lot of times it does pull a reversal. Alex trades crypto. He doesn't see any correlation. Jeff says he doesn't think crypto has much relationship on the overall market. I brought my water today because last time you guys went for 50 minutes. We went for 50 minutes. Crypto is not correlated with the stock market. Okay. Easy has XRP and just sitting on it. Let's see what happens. Logic says crypto sucks. I mean, if you like trading it, you like trading it. You know, some people don't like trading the stock market. Some people like trading forex. You know, I like trading well-known stocks, and I like knowing what catalysts are. Crypto, John, what's up? Crypto, I don't understand. Not saying I don't understand the technology. I understand the technology fine. I just don't know where it's going. I don't like trading things that I don't know where it's going. You know, when people say, you know, crypto to the moon and stuff like that, and you know, it's kind of ridiculous. I mean, yeah, people gotten rich, but people got also, you know, how many millionaires has the stock market made versus how many millionaires has the crypto market made? You know, think about that. Derek, hoping GM will bounce. The earnings were not great. Yeah, I mean, I don't know about that. That chart's looking terrible. Alex says the gap up on Walmart with huge volume and yet nothing to follow. Yeah, it's just been sitting like it just, you know, it went up to 109, but this is kind of fake because the market back in here, the market was so hot, and as you can see, it dropped down in February, and everything was hot. I mean, all the tech stocks were on it. Anything, like you could put your money in anything. You know, went from in let's see how many months, like 3 months, 79 to 109. I mean, but everything was like that, and that's why if you didn't get out, you're in big trouble. You lost a lot of money. Derek, I would think the tariff scare might make Walmart drop again. Yeah, we haven't heard from our friend Donald about tariffs in a while, so I don't know. I don't know what his end goal is. Is he winning the war? Did he win the fight but lost the war? I don't really know. 55 days since the gap and price barely go anywhere. However, it does make it look like a cup and handle. Gap, what was that? GPE? Are they GPE? No. Is there? The gap. I thought it was GP something. GPS. Sorry. Yeah, I mean, Gap has actually had some volatility here, some pretty crazy swings here. Huge rip ups, huge rip downs. I don't know what their options trade like. Is it liquid? Yeah, that's the thing. Not very many contracts traded. So I think I've looked at them before, and they're, you know, I mean, for the monthlies of October, these calls only 18 volume today. Only 768 open interest. I mean, I wouldn't feel comfortable trading this. However, the bid and the ask is actually a lot tighter than you'd think for such low volume. That's crazy. Easy. So when you trade, you trade on known stocks. Why not trends or sectors like ethanol? Stocks went crazy. You know, it's really I traded what I'm comfortable trading with. Everyone trades what they're comfortable trading with. Like some people, they're good. They're good at trends. Some people are good at just earnings. I know some people that only trade earnings. Like that's all they trade. They don't do anything else except for earnings all day. And you know, for me, when I make a trade or I make a decision, I like to know what the business does. I like to know what the business sells. That's why, like, I stay away from a lot of the pharmaceutical companies. I don't remember what pharmaceutical company came out. Was it yesterday? They had one person die, and other like two other people had like life altering issues with their tests. And like, you know, if you don't know, like for pharmaceuticals and stuff like that, I don't know, like. That could happen. Also, good things could happen, or it could take years and years and years for them to get like an FDA approval. So, like that's why I mostly concentrate on tech stocks. One thing I like about tech stocks is they're growth stocks. I understand the business. I understand how they make money. I'm into a lot of tech. I use a lot of their products. Also, I do like trading things like Chipotle, Square, Goldman Sachs. What's some of the other ones? I do trade Tiva from every time. Again, but not very likely. Disney, Target, you know, stocks like that. So can't you day trade options? You can day trade options. It's held to the PTT rule. So if you have under 25K, you're held to the PTT rule. If you have more than 25K, then you can day trade it. Oh, actual should be options not good for day trading. It really depends. Like I would say, it depends on the chart. Like I was telling, I don't know if you weren't here in the beginning of the stream. I don't think, but if you're looking like SPX or SPY, like yesterday, this is a day trading chart. The stock went nowhere yesterday, but this is a very, very nice day trading chart. You know, sell the rip, buy the dip. It wasn't good for swing trading. It wasn't good for holding overnight because the stock went nowhere. The indice went nowhere yesterday. But if you day traded this, you would have made some money. So it depends on the chart. Yes, you could day trade. I do day trade, but I only day trade when I find opportunities. You know, it's very hard. It's very hard to, you know, not every chart is a day trade set up here. You need for day trading, you need volatility. So you got the stocks that you're trading, you need it to have a wide range and move in the direction that you want it to do. Or if you do a strangle, you want it to move a lot. So unless you get great pricing, you know, it also depends on the option pricing. So there's a lot of factors for day trading. Option pricing, how much volatility there is, and what is your goal? Is it like, are you trying to make 10%, 20%, 50%? You know, you also have to like lower your expectation because you might not. You're most like day trading. Day trading is not about really making 500 or 1,000% or 300%. It's more like 50%, 100%, and just hitting your targets and getting out. So, Samuel, how do you sell a call on Robinhood? Do you have a video? I do have a video. Let me see if I can get that for you, if you guys don't mind. Are you saying like sell a naked call or selling a vertical call spread? Us versus her. If you're first time here, hit that subscribe button to the video. If this video is of value to you, hit that like button. It really helps me out a lot. I appreciate everyone that joins this stream. I mean, you guys, I look forward to the streams every day, talking about trades with you guys. It's a lot of fun for me. So I don't know what you guys experience. You got a lot of you guys show up every day, so you guys must be getting something out of it. But let me know. Oh, Samuel, vertical call. Here you go. I got it coming for you right now. Oops. Playing ads here. Here you go. Here's the link. Easy said, I saw yesterday's stream late last night. Man, Easy, appreciate you. You've been since day one. A lot of you guys are from day one. I appreciate you, and everyone that's coming new. You guys are great too. I mean, I think that like the UVH community has really become something, I don't know, it's more amazing than I thought it would be because you guys are really into it. Everyone's really respectful. You know, not a lot of everyone, like I would definitely I would think that like a lot of people would be coming in here trying to spam and doing that kind of thing. And you guys are really trying to learn and grow. And, you know, I really appreciate that. And I look forward to the streams. If I wouldn't stream if I got on every stream, everyone, you know, the feed was full of spam and people hating. So I definitely appreciate you guys, even though, I may not be the best at this live streaming thing, but I appreciate you guys. What was the question here? Easy says, is it lucrative to day trade options? I think that it depends. Of course, anything in the market that you want to do, you can make money. It depends on where your strategy is. Also depends if you have time. Like if you're day trading, like you got to be at the desk. You gotta be in front of your trade. Like you can't, if you're day trading something, you're doing high risk trades that you need to know that are it's either gonna work out or you're gonna cut losses quickly. So when you're day trading options, it's definitely high risk and you have to make time for it. So it really just depends on your trading strategy, your style, your personality, what kind of risk you like to take. There's different, like when you trade options, the nice thing about options is, yeah, you can make super high risk trades if that's the type of person you are, or if you're like, hey, I'm more of a passive aggressive, I want to just take it easy, I just want to make money, the slow way, I work a 9 to 5 or I work long hours, I just want to make a trade and then a couple months I'll take it off, and you can definitely make those trades too. Or you could do like, okay, I don't need to make money like tomorrow, but in the next 2 weeks would be nice. You could definitely scale it out that way. AMD. So AMD, Derek, I was actually thinking about AMD because it's come down here. Had a nice bounce today, up 3%. You know, what I'm looking for at AMD is some area of consolidation and the premiums to go down. I was talking about AMD yesterday. The premiums are just too rich. I mean, it's had some nice volatility, but for me, like, that's what I got in trouble with on Square. Is I put the position out when the volatility was too high. I should have waited. You know, I should have put a position on in here versus down here. So. Crypto slice. I day traded Amazon, made a quick 30 in 20 minutes, but watching my PDT rule. Yeah, I mean, a lot of the higher price stocks are good to day trade. Only thing with Amazon, like I like to trade Amazon, I like to trade Google. You just got to be careful about the pricing and liquidity. Not a lot of people trade them because the options are so high. You know, Amazon, I mean, so option pricing is so high because it's like a $2,000 stock, and you know, you need to trade this. I mean, you're going to need to trade, you know, it's going to cost you $3,000 unless you're doing vertical puts or calls and stuff like that. So, you know, depends on your strategy. Jose, do you think since bond yields haven't gone crazy that a bull market keep going? I mean, I guess that's the $1 million question. I mean, if everybody knew where the market was going to go, I mean, everybody would be rich. Everybody here would be rich. All the analysts, everybody in the world that trades or makes money would be rich if we could tell where it's going to go. I mean, it's under speculation. You know, the nice thing about trading options is because you can use speculation to make money, but it's hard to say. You know, the bull market has been going for what, 10 years now, 12 years, and I mean, could it go for? People think that this is overextended. Could this go for another 10 years? Sure. Could we go into a bear market for the next 10 years? Absolutely. You know. Easy. Can we spam? please no spam. Sarah Kit, longtime viewer, first time comment. I appreciate your info. Oh man, I appreciate you. Comment more. I'm trying to meet everybody. I know that a lot of people join these streams, and I'm trying to meet everybody that watches these. It's kind of like a goal, because it's kind of like I'm sitting here, you all are watching me, and I'd like to see who's on the other side. Did Sapfuck did a option? I did watch option video yesterday about Iron Condor. Nice. YOLO Fire is Jason Bond. Do you mean James Bond? I don't know who Jason Bond is. Oh, Jason Bond. Oh, is that the guy that advertises? So Jason, was it the penny stock trader? Yeah, he's advertising a lot on these videos. I wish you could choose like what ads show. Never mind. I get you. Jason Bond, yeah. Alex says day trading options you in between 30 minutes and about 2 hours. Yeah, I mean, it really depends on your goals, like when you're day trading. Easy is all in, but I'm learning to go in 70% little by little coming down. Jose, I'm too chicken to day trade options. Yeah, I mean, it depends on everyone's risk profiles are different. Like, don't push it. If you feel uncomfortable, like, that's not something that you want to do. Like, when you trade options, like, you want to feel comfortable, because that means you're not making emotional decisions. If you get super emotional about it, you're not going to make the best decisions for your portfolio, and you're most likely going to lose money in the long run. Easy. If you have a cash account, does the PDT rule? I don't actually know how Robinhood works, and I want to say no for the cash account in Robinhood, but they have a lot of weird rules to protect their brokerage. So I would message them. I don't typically, if you're gonna day trade options, I would recommend going with like Tastyworks. Hamed closed his CMG credit put spread with really small profit. It's been weeks, didn't go anywhere. Well, that's what I was talking about, limiting your risk. Like if it went against you, like in the final days, you know, you would have lost money. You would have been really angry that you spent all that time, you tied up that capital, and it went nowhere, and then you lost money. You know, it's best just to take the capital and just redeploy it. Alex, trading is all about risk reward. Remember, the market always right, and if you pick the wrong distraction, it's not the market's fault. Yeah, I mean, the market's going to do what it's going to want to do. Even like Warren Buffett says, like, he doesn't know on a day-to-day basis where the market's going to go. I mean, obviously, he might have some, like, insider information and stuff, but, you know, who knows? Daniel Edwards, what's going on? Let's see. Alex says it's okay. He's paying. Jason Bond's paying for the ads. He's good. Okay. Crypto Slice. Yeah, yeah, he's all over the place. I don't know if he's actually good or not, but Jose Gomez, I'm assuming since bonds haven't shut up that the pressure on stocks won't be that bad. Has nothing really stopping a continuation for now. Yeah, I mean, we're experiencing some volatility in the markets, but you know, we're either going to flatten out here. You know, if you're looking at the S&Ps, we're either going to flatten out here, or we're going to go, or it's consolidating for its next leg lower. I mean, there's really nothing to stop it. You know, right now it's in this 2880 area here, which has bounced in the past, but we don't have, you know, in terms of where it's gone, we don't have like a whole lot of data. There hasn't been long periods of consolidation for a while. I mean, we just go up, you know, we just go up, which is not the best thing for the market. Sap Foxes, I left it yesterday. Comment on Iron Condor. Can you take a look on it whenever you have a chance? Yes, I actually think I saw that. It might have got flagged for spam, so I apologize for that. If you guys include links in your comments when you post a comment on our YouTube channel, it actually automatically flags it as spam because I set it to not allow links to be posted because everybody was posting their Robinhood referral link and it was straight up terrible. So it ruined it for everybody. So I'm not currently allowing people to post links in there because everyone just said, hey, sign up for our free stock on Robinhood. We both get free stocks. And there was like a million comments like that. So it was really annoying. Easy, I'm still hoping you make an instructional video using Tastyworks. I don't consider myself an expert, but Tastyworks is freaking confusing. Yeah, so a lot of my tutorials and stuff I'll be posting on the weekends. So like during the week, I mostly do like live streams where we talk about the market, and in the weekends I take the time to post more tutorials and reviews on different platforms and how to do certain trades and that kind of thing. You know, if you guys want to do something during the day, let me know if you guys prefer like more instructional videos during the day, or do you like just talking about the market? Sarah Sakara Kit, what do you think about the Smollen for out of Snap? Will the put last much longer? I was talking about that. I made some money on puts last week on Snap, and this week I had calls for this week because I thought it was going to bounce. It just never did. And, you know, Evan, what's his name? Evan, the CEO, said that they're going to maybe have a profitable quarter. And then we had a little bit of bounce, but that sold off. So it's some scary times for Snap. I mean, they could potentially go out of business. They could actually go out of business here. So it's scary times for Snap. But they are positioned. The only thing that would be, they are positioned to be like if like Amazon or Google or Twitter or somebody wants to buy them to compete with Facebook. If they can do that, I don't know. You know, depending on, but they're getting cheap. They're getting cheap. But they also don't make any money, so you know they lose money every quarter. So there's that. Alex uses a simple strategy for a day trade. If I buy support, I sell resistance. If I sell resistance, I buy back a support. 10% stop loss, in and out for about 30 minutes. So yeah, as long as you have a plan, day trading is not a bad thing. Easy, kick them out. Yeah, I just don't let people post links anymore, Easy, because they abuse their power, their privilege, and we had to stop posting links. I don't have a Robinhood link for y'all, but my mom is taking orders for tamales. Everyone likes a good tamale. We'll say that. I mean, they even sell them at the Portillo's here in Chicago here. Yellowfire, I sold my free Zingo share today, 2 days ago. Was up 12% today. Yeah, and plus, like, Robinhood gives you, like, garbage stocks. They give you Sprint and Zynga. I mean, come on. So, yeah, we're getting up on 50 minutes here, guys, on this live stream. So if you got anything to comment, you guys are commenting a lot today. I'm trying to read everything here. Manny says SPY is looking bearish. Crypto slice 10-year Treasury bond yield and dollar index strength is a good indicator where the market is going, in his opinion. Okay. Yeah, I mean, the bonds and the interest rates are definitely something to be watching. And since, you know, these are hitting levels not seen since 2011, you know, we got to be careful. And that's why I think I made a video like don't blow up your account and stuff like that. Don't go all in on times of uncertainty and times like this, because you could easily like blow your account up on the as per my video yesterday. Derek, I think Snap is a good short, but I'm too afraid to pull the trigger. Yeah, you gotta. It's tough. I mean, I had 850 puts last week, and I wish I still had them. So, Jose, I'd expect GoPro, Fitbit, and Blue Apron to go bankrupt before Snap, but they're all dumpster fires. Yeah, I mean they're Blue Apron. I mean GoPro's hanging on there. If they can innovate, they might be okay. Fitbit, Apple's crushing, and everyone's getting into the wearables. So Fitbit's having a hard time. Jeff says Snap suffers from a lack of vision, which I don't think it changed. They're begging to be bought up by someone with creative vision and bankroll to do something with their platform. Yeah, I mean, they have to be careful that the market that they have, like the teens and people in their 20s, if they stop using it and they're all using Instagram, it's going to be hard to recover, especially when your stock is $7 and then goes to 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and like other stocks that become penny stocks. It's hard to get out of that unless you could really turn around your business. And I don't know if Evans is Steve Jobs. Like they said, Steve Jobs, when he took over Apple again, they only had 2 months left of cash to carry on the business. So if he failed, would not make it. So I don't know if Evans is Steve Jobs type person, if he's really that smart, if he's a genius level. We're gonna find out. Jose says, why would Amazon buy Snap? I just said Amazon. I don't know why. I just said that. I was just saying big player could come in and Snap and buy Snap. That's all I'm saying. GoPro stuff is too niche. I like my 1200 DSL current I use twice. Yeah. So yeah, we're getting up by 15 minutes. I don't want to take up too much of your time. People that watch this video later, we don't want to have like a 2-hour stream here. So I definitely appreciate it, everybody. If this video was of value to you, hit the like button. If it's your first time here, hit that subscribe button. And if you want to get notifications when we go live, hit the bell button. I definitely appreciate everyone. I have a great time doing these videos and these live streams with you guys. CFO came from Amazon because Amazon's taking over. Time does fly. Yeah, these streams go super fly fast, and I'm really surprised that you guys really stick through and sit a 50-minute stream. I mean, you guys are dedicated. Sammy, what's going on? So, but you guys had a lot of comments today. I appreciate every one of you. Thank you so much. You guys have a great day. During night, stay green. I'm going to be working around turning around these positions like I did today. So I'll chat with you guys tomorrow.